Time to look around the antique shop. I did hear her talking to whoever that was on the phone about, I think they said they were buying jewelry. So maybe if we need money, we can bring that ring in here and give that to her so she could sell. Something worth remembering, but I doubt that I will. I'm looking around the room to see if there's anything I can click on.
Excuse me.
Yes?
You know that beautiful crucifix in the display case over there?
Yes.
I was wondering how much you're asking for it.
It is a lovely piece, isn't it?
Yes.
This particular crucifix is not terribly old, only from the early 19th century, but it is a rare piece, made out of titanium, a metal which had only just been discovered.
I didn't know they made jewelry out of titanium.
They don't, as a general rule. That's what makes this such a rare piece.
It is interesting. So, how much?
Oh, not much considering its rarity. Only 2,200.
That much? That's more than I can afford right now.
Well, in that case, call me if you need any further assistance.
Okay, titanium jewelry, 2,200. Maybe we could just bring the ring and trade it to her. But let's see what else we can look at potentially. It seems to be it. Let's give her a talking to.
Ma'am?
Yes?
Hi, I'm Adrian Delaney. I just moved here from Boston. I was wondering if you could maybe tell me...
Did you say your name was Adrian Delaney? You're not a writer, are you?
Yes, I am. Why do you ask?
Oh, I just loved your mystery novel, Blue Moon Rising. I couldn't put it down for a week. Can I have your autograph?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, thank you. What's your next book about?
Oh, now you're gonna have to wait for that to come out.
Oh, fiddle, I was afraid you'd say that. Well, what can I do for you, Adrian?
Well, I was hoping maybe you could tell me something about the area.
Listen, I know everything that goes on around here. Like, I know you're the one who bought the old Carnot estate. If you ever have any questions, I'm the one to ask.
Great, I'll do just that. Thanks,
Lou-Anne, only most folks call me Lou.
Okay, thanks, Lou.
Anytime.
Let's just see if there's another topic we can talk about, because it worked with the realtor.
I have a question. Do you know anything about a very old man named Malcolm?
Malcolm Wormshadow? Do I ever. Talk about a strange old man. But I haven't seen him for months, though Ethel does come into town to buy groceries.
Who's Ethel?
Well, she's Malcolm's nurse, and also companion and housekeeper and whatever else. He's very old, you know. Almost 110.
Wow.
110? Is that possible?
I told you he's strange. It's almost like he's immortal or something. Most people in town avoid him. They call him a witch, but I don't believe all their talk.
Well, I'd like to speak to Malcolm. I understand he used to live in my house as a child. With Carnot?
That's true, he did, but I doubt if you can talk to him. He's like a hermit, very private.
I'd like to try. I have a lot to ask him.
No wonder you're a good writer. You have a lot of natural inquisitiveness. Well, to find him, he lives about a mile out of town, down the dirt track, on the other side of the bridge.
Okay. Thanks for the info.
Sure.
We already knew that. Let's see if there's anything else we can say.
I have a question.
Oh, hello. Can I help you?
I hate to bother you again, but I'm very curious about the old Carnot estate. What can you tell me about the place?
That is an interesting place. How do you like living there?
It's creepy as fuck.
I'm not sure yet. I think it's going to take a little getting used to.
Well, I don't envy you.
Now, why do you say that? You know, people act very strange when I tell them I bought the Carnot estate.
It's no wonder. It's rumored to be haunted. Do you believe in ghosts?
Of course not. Why?
The ghost of Carnot supposedly haunts the place. It's not even supposed to be safe to live there.
Well, has anybody ever been hurt? Or, God forbid, killed there?
I don't remember any deaths, but plenty of injuries. Over the years, the people who owned the place used to bring workmen in to fix things up, but invariably some bizarre accident would occur. One man had his arm chopped off, another man tumbled down a flight of stairs and broke his neck. He was paralyzed for life.
God, that's terrible. Well, maybe these men were just careless.
Well, maybe, that could be. Even so, you be careful, all right?
Yeah, I will. Thanks.
Sure.
Okay, we'll try one more time.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I just have a simple question.
Okay, ask away.
Well, I'm very curious. Has anybody at all lived in the Carnot estate since Carnot's death?
I'm really not sure. The Templeton family bought the place about 10 years after Carnot's death. That would have been around, 1910. There was talk of turning it into a museum. Electricity was added, but because of a rash of injuries and bizarre events, it never came about.
But has anybody at all lived in the house before us?
I really don't think so. The Templetons never seemed to show any interest about the place. I think they were bothered by the reputation the estate had. Anyway, it just seemed to sit there and be handed down from father to son to grandson.
That's very interesting. Thanks.
No problem.
Guess we should exhaust this as much as we can, so let's see if there's anything else. Should I ask her?
Lou?
Hi there.
Hi. I'm very curious about Carnot. Wasn't he a world-renowned illusionist?
He sure was. Carnot was in his prime in the 1880s and 90s. He traveled all over the world with an extravagant magic show. We probably wouldn't be very impressed by it today, but back then they sure were. But I've heard that his magic acts tend to be a bit on the darker side.
Yes, I've had that impression. But do you know what he was like as a man?
He was very secretive. I don't think anybody really knew Carnot, not even his wives.
That brings up another good question. Exactly how many wives did he have?
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He was married 5 times, I think. All of them from the theater circuit. Most of them were in his magic show.
Why so many? What happened to them?
Goodness, you are full of questions, aren't you? Well, let me see. 2 or 3 of them died, and as for the others, I don't know. One thing about Carnot, though, that has never been proven or disproven. It is rumored he was into the black arts.
That's very interesting.
Yes, isn't it?
Well, thanks for your time.
Sure, you're welcome.
Alright, what else?
Excuse me, Lou.
Oh, hello.
Sorry to bother you again, but I was wondering, do you know if Carnot had a child?
Yes, he had a little girl, I think. Something happened to her, but I can't remember what. Why?
Oh, that's okay. I was just wondering.
All right. Have a nice day.
You too.
Okay. That's probably it, but let's try again.
Excuse me, Lou?
Hello, Adrian. Can I help you?
Well, I've been thinking about Carnot. Do you know how he died?
I don't know the details, but one night, Carnot and his wife Marie had a violent argument, after which they both lay dead. The police found them the next morning. That was in the late 1890s.
Well, where's Carnot now?
I think he's buried in a tomb somewhere on your property, along with Marie.
Now that's a scary thought.
We know where that tomb is.
Oh, he can't harm you now. Unless, of course, you believe in ghosts.
Well, I don't. Carnot's dead and gone.
Of course, dear, of course.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks, Lou.
You're welcome. Don't mention it.
There's a lot here. What else?
Oh, hi, Adrian. Can I help you?
Oh, no thanks. Just looking around.
Okay, let me know if you need me.
Okay.
It's so weird when you do it all together. Like, she forgets I'm here. But that's how it goes sometimes. So, I believe that's it for this particular store. Maybe we could find this person that was outside on the road. We walk to the right. Looked to be a woman dressed in black sitting here. She's since vacated, but maybe she's over here. And she's not. Okay, so we're here at Malcolm's house, and I believe we know how to get past this dog. So we'll give it a shot.